Hi, welcome to my channel, Train, Don't Strain with me, Mountain Jace. I hope you've all had a chance to check out my previous series of gym workout videos, aptly named Foundations of Fitness. This set, called Do You Train Like a Pussy or a Majestic Lion in the Gym, is nothing to do with cats and everything to do with getting you on the right path for the most explosive training sessions of your life, thanks to my evolution in fitness rather than the hype, BS or gear worship that so many people sadly succumb to. So, as the title says, in this episode, I want to prove once and for all that some conspiracy theories can be true. In this case, that companies that make jogging machines are selling a worthless product. Not in dollar terms, God forbid, but in fitness terms. As I explained in my Foundations of Fitness series, it breaks my heart to see every day 9 out of 10 gym goers barely getting 20% of the potential benefit that a machine or a barbell has to offer. And let me be clear, the body doesn't reward you with increased performance when 80% of a muscle remains unworked, especially when there's almost 7 days before it is supposedly targeted again. Nowhere is this more obvious than when people spend long periods of time on the jogging machine, a machine designed to give the impression that you're running, when in fact almost none of the muscles, and certainly not the biggest ones, that you need to thrust yourself forward in the real world are being activated. Of course, what I'm just about to say will be willfully ignored by those people who prefer to fake it than make it in life, those people that just want to brag that they did 45 minutes on the jogger this morning. But the brutal reality is that spending an hour on this machine basically only does two small things. It trains the hamstring as you pull your leg from the rear position to the front, and you get some slight cardio benefit from swishing your arms around. Though, be clear, this is done under zero torque conditions, so there's very little effort at work, gloriously energetic as it might appear. Let me explain what is happening when you think you're running on the jogging machine. When you put your left foot down in front of you, unlike in the real world, when that's the point at which your quads and glutes suddenly release huge quantities of muscular power to propel your body forward at speed, on the jogging machine, all your muscles in that leg enter a total rest phase. This must be the case because the motorized conveyor belt under your feet is racing back behind you, yet you are stationary. If you created any true acceleration, you'd fly over the front of the machine. So the belt drags your foot back under zero effort on your behalf. It can drag your leg 1,000,000 times and you won't have fired one single leg muscle fiber. Then, just at the point your left leg can't extend any further behind you, you let your right leg drop to a position slightly in front of you, at which point that leg returns to a rest state as it also is dragged back behind you by the moving belt. As this happens, the hamstrings do what they are best at, using their elastic effect to snap back the trail left leg so that it can be then placed in front of you to begin the cycle of resting again. As it is being transferred from the back position to the front start position, all your body weight is now going through the bones of your right leg, whilst it is being dragged backwards under the force of the motorized belt. So the hamstring is the only muscle so to say, in the left leg that is being engaged to retrieve the foot and let it drop back in front of you. At no point in this pendulum action are the massive quads and glute muscles ever being activated. You just drop your foot in front of you, the belt drags it back at a speed you set, and then the hamstring pulls your leg to the start position once more. Changing the speed of the belt only changes how quickly the hamstring needs to do its job and does not affect the fact that for all the other time your leg muscles are doing nothing but resting. Even though to someone watching it looks as though you are doing that motion we associate with running. And because no major muscles are being worked, not only are you not getting stronger in any way, your cardio improvement is negligible, far less than 1%, because the quads, etc. are literally never engaged. Your leg rests, is lifted, then rests again, whilst the belt moves it from the start to the end position. So why do gyms keep buying these machines? Well, that's simple. They know that many people just want to go through the motions in life, but not actually make the hard sacrifices needed to truly achieve their goals. Letting people think they've run for 1 hour is better, as far as the gym owners are concerned, than educating them that 1 minute real exertion, hard as it may be, is far better for your health and fitness. So, what can you do to avoid this abject failure? Always use a goodly amount of the inclination that the machine can generate, i.e. raise the front of the machine at least half the way to its maximum height. And know that if I'm right, and you have been simply wasting your time jogging when the machine is in its flat mode, however fast it is going, then though you could previously run for 25 minutes, now you'll barely be able to do 2 minutes. But this 2 minutes will be a huge improvement in terms of future performance gains, because now your muscles will actually be working, the prerequisite for getting fit. Take the other 23 minutes you've been squandering for no benefit and train another muscle group using the evolutionary techniques I explain in my other videos, and that way you'll get the body you deserve and want. Again, if I'm telling the truth, even after only 2 minutes with the inclination up high, you should be breathing heavily. That's oxygen being burnt through muscular work. See my Foundations of Fitness number 8 episode, why this is vitally important. So, the choice before you is keep on failing because it's familiar, or break the cycle of fitness mediocrity and make the hard changes necessary to improve your life forever. It's up to you. So, that's it. Now go do the right thing.